I'm 30 years and exactly a month old as I record this episode. What's the story here? I rarely celebrate birthdays, but some birthdays are milestones. Like turning 20 and entering your 20s, turning 30, 40, 50, and so on. I had 3 special birthdays, 20, 25, and 30. I don't celebrate them, of course, but they always bring moments of self-reflection, looking back at mistakes, what you've missed, and planning ahead. The difference between my reflection at 20 and my reflection entering 30? Huge. Massive in every sense. The key here is the reflection before entering 30. Those days were filled with isolation, loneliness, fear, regret, joy, a strange mix. I realized so many mistakes I made in my 20s, things I wish I knew at the start of my 20s. I opened my phone, went on TikTok, and thought, 12 days until 30. Let me share with you one crucial thing I wish I had known in my early 20s. If you don't control your life will control you, especially your 20s. If you don't manage them, your 20s will take you wherever they want. But if you want to take control, there are 5 areas you need to master. So, here's what I want to tell you. Grab a good coffee, and let's dive. To control your life, you need to master 5 things. First, time. Controlling your time means every minute of your day is spent on something you choose. Many people, like I once did, think scrolling social media for an hour or 2 is their choice. That's wrong. You need to distinguish between time you actually spend by choice and time you spend reacting to others. I only realized this recently. For example, if your habit is grabbing your phone first thing in the morning, 10, 20, 30 minutes, or even an hour before leaving the bed, you might think that's your choice. But it's not. You're letting your phone and other people's actions dictate your time. You check messages, reply, watch videos. Your reactions take over. You scroll Instagram, Twitter, watch snaps, answer DMs. All that time you think is your own, but in reality, you're just reacting to everyone else. Imagine your phone had no social media apps. You'd only see messages and calls. Maybe one call, maybe one message. 2 minutes checking that is plenty, not half an hour or an hour. That's the difference. Focus, and you'll see that most of the time you waste isn't spent on what you want. You're responding to others. Calls, invitations, hanging out, clubs, outings, it's all reactive. It's not about not having fun, but about controlling your time. If you hear this in your early 20s, thankfully, you have a chance to fix it. Mid-20s? Still enough time. I applied this at 25, and in the first 5 years of my 20s, I lived reactively. In the last 5 years, I lived deliberately, except small family matters. Every minute was spent exactly how I wanted. My life changed. Why? Because your 20s are the building years. I thought my 20s were just fun, partying, relaxing. Later, I realized it's the construction phase, energy, opportunity, and time to build for the future. Grant Cardone said, "Don't waste a minute of your life." I disagree. Life isn't all work, but it isn't all fun either. Balance. Control your time. Let's say you're in college, 16 hours awake, 4 to 6 hours in class. Some hours for prayer, eating, and nature. 8 hours left. Devote half for building yourself. Learning, skill building, content creation, whatever develops you. The rest? Enjoy, play, relax. If I could go back to college, I'd live by a structured routine. Wake up, cook, clean, work out, study, build my future, read, repeat. Fun and breaks are fine, but only after priority work. 3 to 4 hours a day building skills would have set me far ahead. Work part-time, internships, restaurants, cafes. Real-world experience teaches more than textbooks. You start losing, starting over, learning. Choose how to spend your 4 to 8 hours daily, growth or pure entertainment. There's a difference between fun and happiness. Fun is short-term enjoyment, weekends, games, parties. Happiness is long-term satisfaction, paying bills without stress, enjoying stability. My life after 30 is proof. Fun and happiness are different. I learned to balance both. I wish someone in my 20s taught me this. Split your day. For hours for your future, for hours for enjoyment. Most people never hear this, which is why the book and this video are so important. Control your time. Spend every minute by choice. Next, control your thoughts. Your mind is a container. Quality thoughts produce quality outcomes. Bad thoughts produce bad outcomes. Protect your mind. Read, study, explore knowledge, finance, psychology, philosophy, history. Improve your thinking. Read books, watch educational content, follow summaries, learn continuously. Everything you do starts with a thought. High quality, positive thoughts lead to good actions, which produce good results. Your thoughts shape your reality. Third, habits. Habits are magical. 95% of your daily actions are unconscious habits. Time wasted, money spent, opportunities lost, often because of habits. Changing habits isn't easy. It takes effort, consistency, and planning. Fourth, relationships. People influence you. Surround yourself with those who elevate you. Avoid those who pull you down, intentionally or not. The environment shapes your life. Finally, after mastering time, thoughts, habits, and relationships, you'll live deliberately. You'll reflect back at your 20s with pride, saying, I spent it with the right people and on the right things. Core takeaway: control your time, thoughts, habits, and relationships. Build deliberately. Balance work and fun. Your 20s are your foundation. The sooner you understand this, the sooner you'll shape the life you want.